Okay, that was weird. My recording software, when I levanted to wipe the aggro, it stopped. It must have thought that I was quitting the game, if you will. I'd have to look at the settings, see if I can set it up to avoid that. But typically when I do these videos, I just do it. They're a half hour long and they're in the same zone. I don't travel around a lot. Anyway, or maybe it wasn't something like that. And whatever it is, I'm not going to do much more after this. I'm just going to kill this one guy here. Another thing I have done is, because of my leveling up process and the addition of new spells, I've had to adjust these a little bit, my macros, because of the variance in damage and new spells versus old spells, and the fact that there's a combo spell that is based off of the last X pack that casts 2 spells at one time. I used to have in this slot here, the second slot right after this, is no longer useful because it casts old dots, old spells. So now I have to cast these disease dots one at a time instead of casting once and then getting 2 dots put on. So basically what that does is it means that I have to go 1 dot short on my rotation now. Instead of being able to load up 10 dots, I can only do 9. Oh my goodness. So what that generally means is that I have to recast my quickest dots. These right here, this one, and this one. I have to recast them. Like now. If I was able, to put 1 extra dot on, I still would probably have to recast at least some other dots. Maybe not. Bottom line is, I like the utility. I mean, you want this nuke. I like to have the call skeletons, the swarm pets. I like to have Incite Ally and Cascading Death Shield on all the time, available all the time. Necro combat pets are not known to be the beefiest of pets, and so you want to give them a little love, if you will. A little more. It's a little bit more. It's not always needed, but sometimes it is, and if it is needed, you don't want to be caught with your pants down. So this is just a system I've gotten used to having. Throwing this rune up, this cascading rune that also heals them. I put that up right at the beginning of fights, so that very close to the beginning of the fights when I'm debuffing them. That's what's on this right here. So I send them into attack, then I start this, and then in a few seconds it casts this, and it helps the merc if I'm up against fighting something that is putting out damage a little quicker than I thought that it would. Just it catches a lot of issues that might arise and makes it just a little bit safer. It basically helps them tank better, and that's always a good thing because I'm the one that really does the damage. So I'm going to put, now these labels here are not going to be accurate for these right here. I think it's just these, because I've had to change spells and I'm going to be constantly changing them as I level up, so I'm not going to mess with the labels. This is the pet attack I'm using. You can pause the video. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. These labels are all accurate. And these right here are not accurate. Yeah, they're not accurate, because I put the septic wounds back in. So don't worry about the labels. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what these dots are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the dots. Then this is the swarm one here. I used to have bones slow in. I'm fighting undead stuff. So I've got a cert for blood in this. I'm going to modify this one because I'm going to have char bones in it. I'm probably going to take Swarm of Decay off and add in the blood nuke in there for this one so that I can have this one catch-all spam button here to be able to slow live mobs as well as put in swarm pets and stuff like that, the AA swarm pets, and also do the blood nuke that you always want to do at least once a fight to try to trigger some of the bonuses that you get. This is this part 2 of this video that I'm going to put up. So you got a little, and then this one's the same. This is my oh crap button for when I want the pet to try to save the pet also. This right here will save both me and the pet. And after I pop up, I'll do it right now. So it's been a while since I've demonstrated it. All right. I'll aggro a mob and then I'll hit it. I'll engage the pet. Hopefully the FD on the pet won't fail. Right? So, okay, oh boy, see I've done this and everything, there's all this. Go now. Boom. Now, you've noticed, because we were fighting, the mob, the bad guy, will come after your healer merc. And that's just the way it is. What you do is if you're a necro like me, your pet has FD also, or I think Shadow Knights have this also. The pet, stay down this whole time until your merc's dead. What this will do is it'll not only save you a little bit of hassle for having to experience a res, but it'll save the gear that's on your pet. This is the only reason I really do it. I have a oh crap button. It's because sometimes I just don't want to make a new pet and go through the hassle of finding a parcel to get mage gear on it and just kind of go through setting up the pet again. Wow, this merc is really taking a beating here. Oh my goodness. I'm a little afraid to get up because I may not have enough time, but it looks like, you know what? Dude's not going to be killing my merc anytime soon. Normally, you just wait for the mercs to be dead. You have to wait 5 minutes for it to be, for you to be able to res hit that. But, right here is summon companion. So I'm going to get up, summon my companion, then I'm going to FD again. Okay? And then if the merc was already dead, that would do it. This right here wipes all aggression that NPCs have on your pet. Now you can do through this convoluted way, or technically what you can do is you could get up and you could Levant. Let me see here. See if my merc finally dies or not. This is taking longer than I thought it would. I'm not used to this happening. All right. I'm just going to get up and Levant. Okay. Now you've already experienced Levant. The recording is going to stop recording. This is a witty cue. I'm not going to make a third part. Have a great day if this stops recording. We will see if it stops recording. I'm talking. Maybe my talking will keep it alive. And it did not stop. Okay, good. We're good. Okay, so now, as you can see on my extended targets, there's nobody on there. I am good to go. my tough as heck Scorpion Bubba. Bubba was taking a beating, wasn't he? Holy crap on a cracker, man. Dude was taking a beating. Woohoo! That was pretty funny. Okay. There we are. So this is kind of a lot of explaining stuff. It's not very, I don't know. Another thing about taking your time through a new X-Pack does is it gives whatever map source you choose to have time for the maps to get more current, get more labels on them to help you out to know where your rare mobs are at and things like that, and merchants are, and whatever other fancy stuff that you might need, quest givers, stuff like that. Spell merchants. So whatever your map source is, I use Brewell's maps right here. I haven't installed any new maps since the most current version of the Claws of Vishen. So I'm not gonna mess with it as long as I'm hunting in this zone to level up and get my AAs up. So odds are I probably will be here in this zone for the next few weeks as I'm getting up to max level and get most of my A's done. What else? So that does that. That's all the tryhards kind of zoom ahead of you so that when you get into the new zones and the new X-Pack a few weeks later, guess what? The lag is very manageable. They've put out at least one patch, maybe even two, if they've had to do a hot fix or something, to fix any broken crap that you're not going to have to suffer through like the early adopters are good. You're just kind of, it's a safer, more stress-free route, in my opinion. Just kind of, take your time, chill. A lot of people, when a new X-Pack comes out, they just won't even play at all. They'll just chill for a few weeks, again, to let the tryhards kind of go, to be able to get more current maps. Let the devs fix any things that they have broken or whatever, which is in a better state than it normally is for this X-Pack, even though there's missing things. I'm not sure exactly what features they're talking about. They mentioned a few, but I kind of forget them offhand right now. But, I would encourage you to kind of Google stuff a little bit. Won't take you too long to bump into what problems this X-Pack is having. That's about it. So, this is ODQ playing Waydark. Sign off and try to get to something more constructive for today. And you guys have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Bye.